Okay, my final story of the year is finally finished. This is Christmas with Kitties by me, Sinister Serval. This story is actually not very long, it's only 409 words. And a unique feature is that it features characters from all my other stories that I've written this year. So, be prepared to see yourself in cameos, because there's a whole lot of them. Let's begin. Here we go. It was a cold afternoon on before Christmas Day. A bunch of kitties ran outside their cottage, ready to play. Mico and Ivana are building a snowman while they sing a Christmas song. They quickly finish the head and body, and there's an error there. Hang on. No, let's go over here. As I was saying, they quickly finish the head and body, and the final touches won't take long. Frankie and Archie slide down a big hill and get drenched in snow. Archie asked Frankie if she was cold, but she shouted in excitement, "No!" Peanut and Dexter are helping their owner make Christmas dinner. Peanut and Dexter try to outdo each other with making cookies, but their owner reminds them, boys, on Christmas everyone's a winner." Robbie and Charlie are near a bunch of trees playing hide and seek. Charlie tries to look at where Robbie is going, but he catches Charlie peeping. "Hey, Charlie, don't you dare yet peek." The Ragdolls and the Crazy Cats are having a snowball fight. Madame Ratty lands an epic shot on Bluebell. "Oh yeah, my snowball throwing skills are tight." Shadow and Sierra, meanwhile, are ice skating with their kids. Shadow's daughter Sabrina shows off her epic tricks and ice skids. Tom, Jerry, and Helena are watching one of their favorite Christmas movies in a warm, fire-lit atmosphere. Jerry asked Tom if cats could fly like the animals in the show they are watching, but Tom annoyingly replied, "How should I know? I'm not a red-nosed reindeer." As the sun was retiring and the kitties' cold resistance grew thinner, Baxter the goldendoodle stepped outside and rang his big bell, shouting, "Dinner!" All the kitties ran inside, and a whole table of food was prepared for display. An exhausted Bub Zilla, based on Bub Zilla, stepped out of the kitchen to say, "It took hours to make all the delicious food, so to not finish all of it would be such a betray." As my dog is barking in the background. All the kitties feasted and feasted till all the food was nearly gone. Cat Roxy went outside to give some leftovers to a hungry deer and her baby fawn. All the kitties were now tired as Meowie Claus was approaching in his big and shiny sled. All the kitties knew what that meant. It was time to go to bed. And so, as the end of the story is now in sight, I, Sinister Serval, quote these famous words: "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And that's it. That's the last of my stories for this year. If you would like to read all my stories in one playthrough, I'm going to make a playlist featuring my first one to this one. It will be titled Sinister Serval Stories 2021. I will do the same thing next year once I write stories for that year. Anyways, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to listen to my stories. It is all of you who made this possible and made me want to write these stories. So, it is with I say this now. Thank you for watching, and I'll make more stories next year.